What's up guys, it's Nappy Nikki here, and today I'm going to do something a little different. As you guys know, I am engaged and I am getting married in about 27 days. And so I figured I would take you guys on a little marriage journey, I guess, with me. Anyway, so each time I come on here, I'll have different topics, whether it ranges from sex, to financials, to children, to moving, to anything that has to deal with marriage and the types of things you come across when you're getting married, when you are married. I will be here to talk about it. So the first one will be about arguments. Everybody knows that in marriage, arguments are going to happen. In any relationship, arguments are going to happen. But especially in marriage, because you are two individual people joining to be, one person, and that can get tricky. And it can create a lot of problems, and you could have different viewpoints and different personalities, but somehow you two mesh well together enough to have this life together. People have this persona that when you get married, that you're still in this honeymoon phase, and yeah, that's true, but you're going to be people. You're going to have situations to where you just don't agree on things, and you have to learn how to communicate and get those things out there and get your feelings out there, and just to talk to each other, like two adults, and not just start bickering, yelling all the time, or on the flip side, holding those feelings back from your spouse, and then everything blows up. So I guess just some tips and advice that I have been getting in my premarital classes. One is definitely when something's bothering you, say it out loud. Say it in a respectful and a peaceful way, but make sure you tell your partner that, because if you never tell them, they will never know that something is bothering you, and then they can't fix it. So it's really good to be honest with your spouse and just be upfront and let them know how you feel, to respect the other person's perspective. It's all about perspective. That's a big thing that we learn in our premarital counseling, is that you have to understand how the other person feels on their side. Look at it from their shoes, from their eyes. You have to make sure that you are not only listening to what they're saying, but understanding what they're saying, so that when they finish talking, you can relay that message back to them and say, this is what I think you just said to me. If not, correct me in whatever area. It's really important that your spouse feels like that you support them, that you respect them, that you're listening to them, because no one wants to be talking to a brick wall. The third one is be willing to compromise. Everything is not going to go your way. You didn't get married to stay an individual and to have, and to just have everything your way. If you did get married to have everything your way, then you need to reconsider the reasons why you got married. But be prepared to compromise. Be prepared to do things that are out of your comfort zone. Talk about things that are out of your comfort zone, because you married this person for life, and you don't want to put yourself in a predicament where it makes you second guess why you're marrying this person. And number 4, I think, arguments are normal. I wrote a recent blog post on my blog, becomingwoman.com, and it's called Everybody Argues, or Everyone Argues. And I basically said, I came from a family that argued all the time, that was fighting all the time, and I thought that was normal in that level. And so in life, I expected it, but it made me very uncomfortable, and it made me very sensitive to someone yelling at me, or someone raising their voice, or someone just confrontation in general just made me very uncomfortable. So within my relationships, I avoided it at all costs, to a point where if I was right, if that person was dead wrong, I would ignore it, because I felt like I don't want confrontation. That is the wrong thing to do. Arguments are normal. I'm having to learn that myself. And not that all arguments are bad. I also have to learn that too. All arguments don't end up in breaking up or never talking to each other or something physical. An argument is simply what it is. Two people who disagree on one topic, or who have different viewpoints on one topic. It's okay. Just because you're married does not mean that you're going to have the same brain and think alike. It just means that you have to learn to compromise and just respect the other person's space and their thoughts. So I'm trying to keep this really short and quick, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about this topic, about communication and arguments within a marriage, or what I'm learning, or if you have any advice, please leave those down below in the description box. If you want to know more about this topic of arguing in marriages or relationships, please check out my blog, becomingwoman.com. I don't think that's my blog. I don't think that's the URL, but I will put the URL down below in the description box. Please be sure to check that out. Follow me on Nappy Nikki, at Nappy Nikki on Instagram, and Nappy Nikki Vlogs on Twitter. Let's keep the discussion going. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.